Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Cleveland Browns franchise here on Madden 26. We had kicked off year number 2 in the last episode playing 2 games, one of which did not go the way that I expected it to. We played the Cincinnati Bengals, and we got absolutely dog-walked by the Bengals offense. They, for some reason, game 1 and game 2 were completely different. We played the Steelers in week 1, and we were in control the whole game. Julian Enriquez looked like a godsend at quarterback. We were unbelievable. And then in game 2, we couldn't move the ball to save our lives. If we had a gun pointed to our heads and said, you got to move the football, we'd be dead. Because we could not do anything against the Bengals, which is super weird because the Bengals defense is not that good. But whatever, we got to get that out of our heads because that was a wild game that we lost. And now we got to come back, focused, ready to go for this episode. We've got the Bengals, no, they're still in my head. We've got the Broncos and the Falcons today. We need to put on a performance because Enriquez, through 2 games, he's looked weird. He's looked good and he's looked bad. So I don't know. But it's only 2 games. So today we've got weeks 3 and week 4. Hopefully we look better. If you go to enjoy it, the like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into week 3 and week 4 because we need something better. Anything can be better than what we did against the Bengals. Not only is it Denver Bronco week, it is also our first time to be able to offer negotiations to contract or people that have expiring contracts, including Grant Delpit and Quentin Johnson, who we made a trade for in the last episode, Cameron Mitchell. You know what? It's not that many people that are important. It's a lot of like role players. I might sign Quentin Johnson if he plays well. He's probably going to be on a similar path to what Treylon Burks was on. That's probably what I'll do. Grant Delpit's a weird one. I don't know if I want to re-sign Grant Delpit or not. But the most important thing is the first big scouting week, which is the regional focus scouting. I did change all the scouts in the last episode. We assigned them to their different regions. So now we just got to go out here and actually make them scout what they need to scout. So we are going to have them scout their regions, which I think the West is going to be the edge rushers. So left edge, or just edge in general, is going to be for Calvin Heath. In the West, we're going to scout that. In the Central, it's going to be wide receivers, because that's one of the strengths, and we could always use another wide receiver. So Central is going to be that. Corner is going to be in the Northeast, because it's one of the strengths, so we could always use corner. And then Southeast is going to be edge rusher as well. I could have went defensive tackle or tight end, but we don't really need either of those, so right edge is going to be in the Southeast as well. So that's where all the regional focus is going to go. This is what the team looks like. We did make a couple of massive trades in the last episode, including bringing in new number 1 wide receiver, Devonta Smith. I wasn't planning on making him a new person on the team, but I had to do it. And you know what? He's going to get a captain. He's going to get a captaincy on his jersey. Why not? Why not? So Devonta Smith is our new addition at wide receiver. We're still looking to upgrade this offensive line because if you look at it, it's not that good. We have the rookie Danny Barrett, who's a really good player. Then we have the rookie Christian Dickinson, who I have talked about before. I think is better as a guard. We talked about it in the pre-draft highlights and stuff in the packages. I think he profiles better as a guard. He's a little small and not that great footwork to be a tackle. So I think he profiles better as a guard, but we don't have a tackle to replace him right now because we have Ed Ingram, who I guess we could swap the 2 of them if I really wanted to, but I don't really know if I want to do that or not. So we need to work on this offensive line. Maybe there's a move to be made at the deadline for somebody on this offensive line. I don't know. The defense is looking pretty solid. If they're going to play solid is another question. But in terms of just pure on paper, they look pretty good. But maybe there's a move to be made for another offensive lineman. We do have the Um, focus players, all 6 of them activated again. I don't know why it took it out last time, so now we have it. Now we have it activated again, so I can go through and do all of these again, and we'll hopefully get some dev trade upgrades. That'd be pretty sick. I'm gonna keep doing Julian Enriquez. Maybe he gets superstar dev. I'm gonna keep doing all these guys. As always, if something important happens, I'll bring you guys back in. If not, then we'll jump into the Denver Bronco game and see how this goes. Hopefully, it has to go better than the Bengal game because that Bengal game was awful.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football. Unity Bank Field here in Cleveland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Cleveland Browns. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other side, it is the head coach of the Browns. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these.
It's game time, Browns and Broncos from Cleveland. We got to have a better performance than what we did against the Bengals. I can't go through that game again myself. And here's the rookie, Eddie Velasco out of Texas. He's going to take it to the house, and that is a much better start to the game. The first play, the opening kickoff, Eddie Velasco takes it to the house. That's why you draft receivers with electric speed. Even if they're not going to be starting for you at the actual receiver position, you still can use them in different ways, get them on the field. And Eddie Velasco, his first career kick return for a touchdown. And I need to get rid of Justin Tucker. I forgot about that. I didn't change that in the actual depth chart. We're going to be going to the rookie kicker, Enriquez. If I can switch him here. I'll have to make the switch in the actual menu. Or not Enriquez, Escobar is what I meant to say. Escobar is going to be our new kicker. There goes Corey Bahor. Kez. Sending it down the field to Denver. Can they kick return it? That'd be pretty crazy. Just imagine a game where it's just like back to back to back to back kick returns. That'd be kind of insane. Here comes Bo Nix. Onto the field, Bo Nix. Promising young quarterback in the league, but he's going up against a great Cleveland Brown defensive line. Will he have a good day today? Chase Young goes down hard. Good tackle by Schlesinger. I'd really prefer Chase Young not to get pushed to the ground like a child there. I need Myles Garrett to be a man. And there's Chase Young and Mason Graham. And again, Myles Garrett was a little bit in there. And it's a quick 3rd and 8. A very, very quick 3rd and 8. Let's keep going. Keep on keeping on. Get in the backfield there. Bo Nix all by himself. He's got to throw it. He will, and he throws it out of bounds. It's Cortland Sutton, but it's 4th and 5. And they will punt the ball. A 3 and out. That's how I want to start this game, boys. This is a much better start than that Bengal game. We need to just erase that from our minds. That game never happened. And here's the other rookie wide receiver, Miguel Perez, and it's going to be an illegal block in the back, unfortunate. Perez wanted to one-up his teammate, Eddie Velasco, but unfortunately it's going to be called back. It's the corner, Martin Emerson. And here comes the offense. Rookie quarterback sensation Julian Enriquez takes the field. I'm hoping we can get the job done with him because he looked rough in that Bengal game. But the whole team looked, it wasn't just him, to be fair. The whole team was rough in that game. We just could not move the football, whatever. The only time we moved the football was when Devontae Smith had it. He's a godsend. He's wide open right here, and that's going to be caught. Enriquez has got to work on his throwing. He's got a cannon of an arm, an absolute missile attached to his shoulder. But he needs to work on the accuracies, the touch. He has the arm, but the touch is not there. So if he can work on that, he can be one of the best quarterbacks in the league. But he's got a long way to go for that. Handoff. Look at the blocking. Jerry Jeudy down the field. Quinshawn's got room. He's finally caught up to and brought down at the 18-yard line. But Quinshawn Judkins making people pay here in year number 2. And now Dylan Sampson, his running mate, comes to the field. And he will get rocked. Okay, so the blocking's not the same for Dylan Sampson. That feels a little wrong. Oh, was it Jade Barron? Is that how I say his name? Jade? I think it's Jade. I think that's open. Never mind, it's a hold. It was open, by the way. Harold Fannin with the catch. But it's going to be a hold coming back. Who's it on? Whoever it's on is going to have to do push-ups in the locker room. It's Danny Barrett. Danny Barrett was called last episode for a couple of holds, or at least one. Hopefully that doesn't become a every game thing for him. That'd be really unfortunate if it did. Underneath, it's Traylon Burks. He's a god. And he has a huge catch, gets a lot of that penalty yardage back and more. And now we've reached 3rd and 3 from the 11. It's got to be a Devontae Smith catch right here. It's so obviously Devontae Smith catch. He catches it barely. I'm surprised he was even able to hold on to that. Timeout called by Denver. That's a weird timeout to call. I don't know if somebody got hurt. I don't know. Weird timeout to call for Denver. Hand off to Judkins, and he won't get in, but he'll get to the 4. What do we, maybe a jet sweep? Who do we have running the jet sweep? It's going to be Devontae. This could work. This could work. If we get the right blocks. Oh, we didn't get any of the blocks. Devontae's going to lose a lot of yards. Okay. You know what? That might have had something working if the blocks were actually there, but unfortunately Denver just got an ungodly open. And that didn't go the way that I planned it. But that is open, and Devontae's going to get all those yards back. Touchdown, Cleveland. Julian Enriquez to Devontae Smith is becoming quite the connection. And that's what we needed. We had okay wide receivers. Jerry Jeudy, we could have gone through this season with Jerry Jeudy and Traylon Burks and Cedric Tillman, the 2 rookies. We could have gone through the season with those guys, and they probably would have performed okay. But we needed to make a splash for a #1 wide receiver. If you were going to have a franchise quarterback on your roster that's young, that's on a rookie contract, yeah, it's the 3rd overall pick, so it's still not cheap, but still, it's a rookie contract with a 5th-year option. You got to go all in while you're paying a rookie. So bringing Devontae Smith in, I think, was the right move, because he's really making it worth the money that the capital that we gave up to get him, including a 1st-round pick, which was our own 1st-round pick. So I really want to be good so that the Philadelphia Eagles don't have a really, really good draft pick, because that'd be kind of awkward. And we're also got to keep an eye. You got to remember, we have the Chargers pick, so we didn't trade away our only 1st-round pick. We had 2 of them. We have the LA Chargers 1st-round pick, so we have to hope and pray that they're bad. Bo Nix is going to scramble, it looks like, and he's going to slide down 3rd and 3. Do I dial up a blitz here? No, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Maybe on 1st down, if they're able to get this, maybe I'll dial up a blitz on 1st down. But Myles Garrett, he's right there. That's double coverage. Knock it down. Thank you. Incomplete. Myles Garrett made Bo Nix pay, and it'll be another punt for the Denver offense. This is exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. Here comes Miguel Perez, another chance to get a punt return, and he's going to decent down to the 35. And here comes Enriquez. Just got to keep running the offense. I mean, the offense was moving pretty well in that last drive. The passes to Devontae Smith, the runs with Quinshawn. Offense is moving pretty solid right now. Quinshawn's got 5 for 48. We'll try a screen. Is he going to be the one in? He is. I was hoping that Sampson would come in. I feel like Sampson's the better screen guy, just because he's more of a pass catcher. But Quinshawn, I mean, he did a good job there. He did a very good job there. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Keep the ball in the hands of the offense that is doing the best right now, and that's Quinshawn. The blocking's really, really good. I mean, the blocking's fantastic. And here's another injury, or another timeout. This time it's an injury. I don't know. Does that say Nick Benito? I don't remember what number he is. That might have been Nick Benito, who is also a possible candidate for a trade this year if Denver doesn't play well. 3rd and 2, they stopped the run. I was hoping that they wouldn't stop the run, but they did. I could run it again, but I think I'm just going to chuck it quickly to Fannin. Fannin holds on for the catch. 1st down. Maybe I should have let the routes develop a little bit, but it's probably better to get that out for a 1st down than see what happens. Because then if I let it go and then nothing's open, then I'm in trouble, and it's 4th down. You never want that. Giants are 0-2. They do have Jackson Dart starting. if you care. Enriquez does not have the speed to do really much, but I'm going to send that to Quentin Johnston. It's almost intercepted. I probably should have just scrambled there, shouldn't I? Probably should have just tried to scramble there. Didn't really go my way. That's okay. 3rd and 9. I'm going to go with a run because they might not expect it. They were expecting it. Okay. 4th and 8. Can't do anything on that one. I guess we'll give it to the rookie Escobar. He's kicked 59-yarders in college at Ohio, and here's his first NFL kick. It's a 54-yarder. Should have this. Escobar, it's up, and it is no good. Escobar misses a 54-yarder. It looked like it was on target. It was. It just didn't have enough leg. That's kind of crazy. He's got like 97 kick power. That was the whole reason we drafted him in the first place, is because he had a generational leg. But it doesn't seem very generational right there as Myles Garrett blows the run up. All right. Maybe he's just nervous. His first ever NFL kick, 54 yards. That's a tough ask for a rookie. His first ever kick is a 54-yarder. That's a tough ask, but you got to hit those. So we're not going to get mad at him just yet. If it becomes a constant thing, then obviously we'll start having some concerns, but it's just one kick. Hopefully we don't have to put him in those situations much this year. Hopefully our offense is moving the football enough where we don't have to kick 54-yarders consistently or 50-plus yard field goals consistently. Bo Nix going to go one-on-one with Greg Newsome. Pass interference. You can't be serious. And it's a spot foul in the NFL. Oh, you cannot be serious right now. Greg Newsome called for pass interference. Really? What did he do? Tell me what he did on pass that is warning of pass interference here. I don't see anything. Maybe he slowed down a little bit and bumped him slightly, but there's no cause for pass interference here. There's not even any hand fighting or anything. The only thing I can think of is that I slowed down on accident and halted his route or something. I don't know, but they give him a Mickey Mouse pass interference call right there off the hands of the running back. It's not J.K. Dobbins. I don't know who that running back is. What does that say? Allman? Is that what that says? I don't know who that... Maybe it's a rookie running back? I'm not sure. It's not one of the running backs that we profiled, I don't think. That's going to be... Chase Young can't bring down Bo Nix. Bo Nix gets rocked at the goal line. But Chase Young came from behind, got both his hands on Bo Nix's shoulders, but could not wrap him up. Is this going to be a QB sneak? No, it's going to be a play, an actual pass. Corner of the end zone, intercepted by Denzel Ward, and he's off to the races, down the sideline. 40, 35, 4, no, the other way. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, pick 6, goal line to goal line. Denzel Ward is doing a weird dance right in front of the fans. Wow. He went coast to coast. Denzel Ward goes coast to coast and picks 6. That's got to be like a 105-yard interception. It wasn't even the guy that he was covering. He just came off his coverage, mossed the receiver, and then nobody's catching. Not Cortland Sutton, not anybody. Pick 6, Denzel Ward. And the big dog is here. Look at the man, the myth, the legend. And look at Chase Young standing in the background. That's kind of funny, actually. That's a huge pick 6. And now Escobar comes in to kick his first ever extra point. And that one looks better. See, this is the type of game that I wanted to have happen instead of the freaking Bengal game. Kick return. Oh, he broke a couple tackles. He's down to the 26-yard line. 35 seconds in the half. Bo Nix coming back out. Throwing a pick in the end zone is never what you want to do. Well, throwing a pick in general is never what you want to do, especially not in the end zone. Especially after he made that amazing play on the previous attempt where he broke the sack of Chase Young and got railed at the goal line. You thought they had all the momentum, but then he chucks a bad pass that was lobbed in the corner, and Denzel takes it to the house. It's a house call. That's Denzel again getting a hand in there. Denzel's having a game. He's got to be tired, though. He's got to be tired. We got the rookie Keelan Hazelton in the game now. Oh, that's an unbelievable route. Greg Newsome cooked again. It's going to be a touchdown, Denver. We got to find a corner. We got to trade for another corner because Denzel can't do it alone. Greg Newsome's not getting the job done. We're going to have to find a new corner at some point. So corner and offensive line are our two biggest needs right now headed into the middle of the season. Oh, we can't have corners getting beat like that. Greg Newsome doesn't know what planet he's on. It's real sucky right now. Miguel Perez with the kick return. He's no Eddie Velasco. He is fast, but he's no Eddie Velasco. 15 seconds left. First down from the 25. Can we do anything with this ball before half? I don't even know. Do I want to even get aggressive? Maybe I do. We'll see what happens. We'll call play action. We'll see what it looks like. I think Scholes is going to be open there. The ball's not there. 2nd and 10. Okay. Ball was not there from Enriquez. It needed to be a little bit put more on it. I felt like it was a good ball, though. It was a good decision to throw that. It looked, at least. Devonta Smith is hit hard on that one. He goes down. And with 5 seconds left, there's really no other option other than to just chuck it deep and hope somebody comes down with it. Who's our best jump ball? Maybe, it's crazy to say, but maybe Treylon Burks is our best jump ball guy. I mean, you got to give it to the highest overall, right? Devonta Smith in the air, pass interference. Half can end on a penalty. At least a defensive penalty. And we get it at the 10. So we have just baited ourselves into 3 free points. And the rookie kicker, Escobar, will come on to kick it. That's how you bait yourself into 3 free points. That is how you do that. Take notes, kids. Take notes. 24-7, a beautiful half of football for us. I mean, the defense has been unstoppable. Denzel Ward is having himself quite the game. The defense line's going crazy. And Enriquez, him and Devonta Smith are forming quite the good pairing. Ooh, the Saints, 0-2 to start the year. Dak scrambling. Gets real close to the line of scrimmage, fires it. CD's wide open. CD's nuts. Nobody was even within 5 yards of him. Kind of strange he was so uncovered. Patriots 2-0. Let's go, baby. Love the Patriots. Love to see them be 2-0. And it's going to be a Drake May highlight, as it always should be. He's just going to gunsling it. It's open, wide open. Who is that? I can't even tell. Oh, is it Diggs? No, is that Diggs? Is he wearing number? He's wearing number 8 now, right? It is Stephon Diggs. 17-10 at halftime.
A 70-yard touchdown catch.
That warms my heart. 1-1 versus 1-1 Bills and Chiefs. All right. I can't say much. We're also 1-1.
Oh, look at Patrick Mahomes.
But it's a Mahomes highlight. Is he going to scramble?
Then decides to run. He's in for a 10-yard
Wow,
touchdown.
13-7. Mahomes scrambles for a touchdown, and he's hitting. Whoa. I didn't know Mahomes had moves like that. I don't see any insanely interesting scores. Enriquez has been really good in the first half. Judkins has been great. Devonta Smith has been great. The entire team has been great in this first half, and we've been dominating the Denver Broncos. And we will send it away. Corey Bahor, Kez, will send it to the Denver offense, well, the Denver special teams, so that their offense can come out on the field. Good stop. Grant Delpit. He is in a contract year. He needs to play well, and here comes Bo Nix. Does Bo Nix have what it takes in the second half to get this Bronco team back in play? Hopefully not. They're going to hand it off to the running back. He's going to break the first tackle, but Mason Graham's right there to wrap him up. It's Tyler Algier. He must have signed here in free agency. I didn't even realize that. Tyler Algier, new running back for the Broncos, but only gained a yard on that one thanks to Mason Graham. I'd really love a Myles Garrett sack here, and I'm just going to miss it. Asante Samuel will wrap up the quarterback, Bo Nix. I hate myself, man. The fact that I can't bring down the quarterback, and it's not even that he broke a tackle or something. I just missed the opportunity. I dove and missed. That's really all it was. Oh, it's a great route. First down, Denver. It's just a little across the face of the defense type of route, and he won against the corner. Had more speed, I guess. Bo's getting this ball away real quick. And Cortland Sutton stays on his feet. Touchdown, Denver. He had two guys right there. He breaks the tackle. It kind of messed everybody up, and he scores the touchdown off of it. Denver's still fighting in this game. That really shouldn't have been a touchdown. It should have been, one, an incomplete pass. Two, should have been a tackle. Never should have been a touchdown, but it leads to a touchdown. And Denver looked real hot on that drive. First drive coming out of half. That was a real good drive for Denver. We cannot allow them to get any momentum. Miguel Perez back to return, and Miguel Perez, he's got a lot of speed, and Miguel Perez is going to take it to the house. He one-ups his buddy Escobar. Not Escobar, Velasquez. I got too many rookies on my team trying to remember all their names. He one-ups his teammate, Velasquez. He says, you can do it, so can I. Both Eddie Velasco and Miguel Perez have kick return touchdowns in this game. Actually insane. We've got two unbelievably good rookies, and they're just getting started. This is their third ever game, and we lead 31-14. Who needs offense when you got special team demons? We're going to bring down the return man at the 26-yard line. Here comes Bo Nix in the offense again. We cannot allow them to get the yardage, but Bo Nix is getting the ball away so quickly that our defensive line is basically non-existent. 2nd and 5. I mean, he's snapping, he's rolling, and he's firing within like a half a second. Feels like we can't even mount any sort of pressure because he's got the ball away before we can even get off the line. Hand out to the running back. Mason Graham's getting held, but they don't want to call that, apparently. I was trying to pull Mason Graham off of the block. That didn't happen. Come on, defense. We can play better. I just need a Myles Garrett sack, and I'll be happy. I was not even a half a second. I was a millisecond away from sacking Bo Nix there. Man, it's just, I just can't get it for some reason. I just can't get sacks. It's going to be a screen. Schlesinger's out there. Schlesinger can't wrap him up. It's a first down, Denver. Delpit's the one to bring him down, I think, but we're just getting unlucky on some of these defensive drives so far in the second half. That's an overthrow. Could have been a pass interference call. I'm glad I didn't call it. They must have deemed it uncatchable, thankfully, because that could have been dangerous. It's another screen pass. We're not out on it again, and he's got 3rd and 1. The screen pass is deadly for Denver today. Is this... This isn't a sneak, is it? No, it's not a sneak. It is the quick pass, though, and he slips the... almost slips the tackle for a first down. Oh, it's Vele. Or Vele. However, I don't care how to say his name. Whatever it is, he's the one who caught it. At first, I thought it was Evan Ingram, because doesn't he wear... He's worn 17 before, I'm pretty sure. I think so. Cortland Sutton's got 5 for 88. Obviously, a little bit inflated because of his big touchdown run he had on the previous drive. But our defense is kind of getting shredded by Bo Nix right now. I mean, look at how fast he's getting that ball out. It's coming out in a split second. He's getting out so fast. I can't even... The pass rush, I might as well not even have a defensive line, because they're not even mattering. We might as well add 4 other linebackers on the field. Algier's got another carry. Gets it up to the 13-yard line. That's probably going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter, I would assume. They've got about 5 seconds. I don't know if they snap this or not. And they won't. Okay, so we'll go to the 4th quarter. We are up big, but Denver is trying to make this a game. They are trying to make this a game, and I don't really want them to. I'd rather this game be over real quick. Chase Young, good pass rush, but he doesn't break, or he gets the broken sack animation. Mike Hall Jr. cleans it up, Buckeye to Buckeye. I don't know why Chase Young celebrated. He you had a sack and you messed it up. You lost the sack. Bo Nix, check down, good tackle. Asante Samuel Jr. in there, and they're going to go for it. Obviously, it's 31-14. You got to go for it. I respect it. I understand it. I just think we need to bring a blitz and have Schlesinger fill up that middle. It's going to be a run play, and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah has broken the play. Schlesinger injured, which is not good, and he's calling for the sideline. Carson Schlesinger, not good. He's going to get stretched out there. That is not good. But Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah breaks up the tackle, or breaks up the play, on a 4th down. Kind of crazy. He's got a foot contusion. We'll keep him out of the game. Hopefully, we don't have to go back on defense. Hopefully, this drive will be the final drive of the game. If we can work it the right way. If we can control the ball, get a couple first downs here and there, and just keep running the clock down. Because at this point, I wouldn't think they're going to use their timeouts. I mean, it's 31-14. I wouldn't think you would consider yourself having a chance. So, I guess you never know. As long as we keep getting first downs, we will keep on running this football, and we should be done in this game. Enriquez has played really well. Smith's played really well. Judkins has played really well. Everybody has played really, really well, as you would expect, because this team's pretty good. And we finally have a quarterback that we feel confident in. He just got to develop a little bit more. But we finally have a quarterback we feel confident enough to run the offense. And look at Quinshawn go 3rd and 4 now. Am I going to snap a pass here? Am I going to throw or run it? I might call a pass just to kind of guarantee a first down. 3rd and 4. Hit Jerry Jeudy. Jeudy drops it. Wow, I said guarantee a first down. I thought Jerry Jeudy was going to bring that in. I guess I was mistaken. I thought Jeudy had that. I think that's open enough. And it is. It's Traylon Burks. Of course it is. Traylon Burks catch, first down, and now we can run the clock down to the end of the game because we're going to get to the 2-minute warning right here, not snap it. And then we will ride ourselves those last 2 minutes, and we will win this football game, go to 2-1, and we looked really impressive doing it. We looked really impressive doing it. I'm riding a high with this team right now. Coming off that Bengal game last episode in Game 2, I mean, this is the best way you could answer. And look at the blocking. Quinshawn Judkins, man. He's going crazy, and they're not going to call timeouts, as why would you? You're down 31-14 with 2 minutes to go. Why would you call timeouts? So they're not going to do it. They're going to concede defeat, and we will win this football game. As long as nothing goes crazy, which is always possible, I guess. Especially if Judkins taking hits like that from Trey Greenlaw. And the clock is not accelerating as much as I thought it would. 2nd and 10, handoff, Judkins. He's got a big gain. 3rd and 2. He's got 100 yards. He's having himself quite the day. Can he get the first down here? First down wins the game. Or ices it, I guess. Cuts it outside, and he's stopped. 4th and 3. Well, I might as well go for it. I mean, we could kick it with Escobar, but what's the point giving Denver the ball back? I mean, they still could get the ball back right here, but... And there's a Denver penalty. It must be a flag, or not a flag. Obviously, it's a flag. An offside. And thankfully, because Escobar, or Enriquez fumbled it, so they give us a free first down, and that's the end of the game. We didn't have to convert the 4th down. Patrick Surtain was offside, and we get ourselves the free first down. And that will be the ball game, because Dylan Sampson, Dylan, I was trying actually to get in. I was gonna let him get in if he had the angle. Do I punch this in? Pad stats? Yeah, why not? We'll pad the stats of Quinshawn Judkins. We'll make this game look even bigger of a blowout than it actually was, even though it was a pretty big blowout. But a 38-14 victory, pretty sick. Pretty sick. Everybody played well. Everybody did their job. Special teams was amazing. Defense was fantastic. Denzel Ward had a big game with a pick 6. Big game all around. Big game all around. I don't know who gets the game ball. And here comes the offense one more time. I shouldn't really give them the ball, but I mean, I couldn't deny Quinshawn another touchdown. Might as well pad those stats. Bo Nix fires to the flat. He's got Cortland Sutton 2nd and 5. I'd really like for him to get super aggressive and throw another pick. If we're in the business of padding stats, I'd like to pad those stats. Bo Nix is going to escape Myles Garrett and scramble for a first down. They call a timeout. Why are we calling timeouts? You're down 38-14, and you just scrambled for a first down. Just let it go. Just let it go. Myles Garrett got to him. Interception, Grant Delpit. I told you, Grant Delpit's in a contract year. He wants more money. And an interception right there might help him get that. Maybe not from us, but it might help him get it. And we will, instead of running the score up even more, we will kneel it down and win this football game 38-14. We looked real good in this game. I'm super happy that this is the game that we had after that Bengal game. I'm super happy. But I wanna highlight the special teams, man. 2 kick return touchdowns, one from Eddie Velasco and one from Miguel Perez. Actually insane. 94 and 93 yards. Crazy. The 2 rookie receivers from Texas and Penn State. They've got electric speed. That's why we took a chance on them. And they really delivered. And now we take on the Falcons in game 2 of the doubleheader. Shouldn't be too difficult. Falcons shouldn't be giving us that much trouble. Although they are 3-0. Maybe they will. And we're finally playing a primetime game for the first time ever. We didn't have a single primetime game in year 1. We finally get a primetime game. It feels good. I'm happy we get a primetime game. And of course, they took away my effing things. How do I make sure that they don't do this anymore? Is there a setting? Oh wait, they still have my plat or my diamond tier ones in there. All right, well I guess I won't get the quarterback XP one then. I'm not sure how to save it so that it. I keep doing confirm loadout in advance, but I don't know how to save it so it doesn't mess it up. At least it didn't take out my diamond tier abilities. So I'm gonna go and do these again, obviously. As always, if something happens, we get a dev trade upgrade, something cool happens, I'll bring you guys back in. If not, I'll see you in the Falcons game. They're 3-0. This could be pretty tough, actually. I thought it might have been a little bit easy. It could be pretty tough.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His guys coming off the win last week to push their early season record to 2-1. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys come in off one.
We have our first primetime game of Cleveland Browns franchise, and it's on the road in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, taking on the undefeated 3-0 Atlanta Falcons. Sunday Night Football. And here comes the rookie quarterback. His career stats, he's got 7 touchdown passes and 598 yards. They actually had the right numbers. That's kind of cool. Usually Madden doesn't have the right numbers for rookies, but whatever. Can we give the Falcons their first loss of the season? I hope so. And I'm glad that we're finally in a primetime game. We finally get a different look of the presentation. Different score bug, different everything. It feels good. I can finally move my camera down to the corner like I always want to. But I don't want to cover anything, so I can finally have my oh, I had X open. I didn't even realize that. I was never looking at him really. I can finally put my camera where I want it. I think Traylon Burks is wide open here, and he is. That's a big first down going up against Jesse Bates on the tackle right there. We love a good Traylon Burks. He's our king. We'll play action, handoff, Jerry Jeudy, open corner. And those are the throws that Enriquez needs to work on with time. He'll get better at that as he grows and as he develops and as his accuracy start to get better and better. Those are tough throws, to be fair. And look at the blocking down the field from Devontae Smith, and it's an easy walk-in touchdown for Quinshon Judkins. I mean, that doesn't get much easier than that. The blocking was immaculate from the offensive line and from the receivers, including Devontae Smith right there. And I just realized I forgot to do it again. One of these times I'll remember, to switch out the kicker and stop having Justin Tucker be the full-time kicker. He made me too mad in the last episode, and he lost his job. Sorry, Justin Tucker, but you lost your job. I'll remember at some point, but that was a very efficient, very simple first drive for our offense. I don't know how their Falcons offense is going to look. I mean, they simulate pretty well, as we see by them being 3-0. But how are they going to play on the field? Here comes the extended Penix. How is he going to play? How is he going to play? They've got obviously some really talented players. Bijan Robinson, Drake London, Kyle Pitts. Good talent on this roster on offense. And one of the best guards in the league in Chris Lindstrom. And they're going to go right to one of those guys. Actually, that's not even one of the guys. Is that Russell Gage? It might have been Russell Gage who caught that pass. I thought they were going to Bijan out of the backfield, but they go to Russell Gage. Or maybe it's Marvin Mims. I can't tell who that is, actually. And there's Myles Garrett. I know who that is. Myles Garrett with the sack on Penix. I mean, Penix, he couldn't extend much longer. How many people are longer than Myles Garrett? Penix goes down. It's 3rd and 17, and Garrett's already halfway to his X Factor being activated. They're going to motion Pitts out of the way. And maybe Myles can go 2 for 2. He almost did. JOK can't bring him down, but Schlesinger can. Good to see that Schlesinger's back from his foot injury that took him out for basically the end of that previous game. And that is a big-time defensive drive. So if we score on our first opening drive, and on Falcons' opening drive, they go down and punt. I'd say that's pretty good for the Cleveland Browns. Are we good? Are we arrived? I don't know. I mean, the entire world's watching on Sunday Night Primetime. We might as well let the offense cook. Judkins can't get much. 3 carries, 41 yards already, though. Give me a Jet New Orleans. Let me fire that into Jerry Jeudy. That was a hot ball. Jeudy takes a big shot, but he holds on for the catch. 3rd and 1 at the 47. But I'm telling you, man, he's got a rocket of an arm, but he's got no touch. He needs to work on the touch as they shut that down for a loss on 1 on the play. We're going to go for this, but it's annoying that we have to. Once Enriquez figures out the touch, he starts to put a little bit of finesse on the football. He's going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Oh, that's going to be held on to by Treylon Burks. He's a god. Why is he so good? He has no right being as good as he's been the previous year and now to start this season. He's got no right to be this good. But he's just been electric. And look at Quinshawn. Talk about electric. 5 carries, 55 yards. Quinshawn Judkins has been the definition of electric. And I'm probably going to let this go to the end of the first quarter. Might as well not take too many shots into the fourth quarter or into the second quarter while giving the Falcons any benefit there. Because if we get stopped for like a second down, that's a waste. So we'll head to the second quarter up 7-0 on a 1st and 10 after a big play from Judkins. We're going to probably go right back to him again coming out of the break. Let's hand it off right to him. They're going to break through the line, but Judkins is able to make something out of it. He got a yard out of that. That's pretty impressive. Because they broke immediately, so to get a yard out of that's pretty good. I think I got to go quickly, and I did have to go quickly. Treylon was open, but they brought a lot of heat. They brought a lot of heat, and I couldn't get it away quick enough. 3rd and 9. It's got to be Devontae. And look at that ball, man. That ball needs to be better. That ball simply needs to be better from Enriquez. We will give the rookie Escobar a shot here. He should be able to drill this, and he does with ease. That could have been good from 50. We know that Escobar's got a generational leg. He did miss a kick in the first game against... Who did we just play? Who did we just play? I'm completely blanking on who we just played. That tells you how bad of memory I have. I just played them 5 seconds ago. Whoever we just played, it'll come to me at some point. Probably in my dreams. Come on, Miles. They're going to motion Bijan, but then he comes right back to the same spot he was just in, so maybe he's a little bit of decoy. Is this going to be a play to Drake London? No, it's a play to the number 19, who I think is Marvin Mims. Yeah, it's not Russell Gage, it's Marvin Mims. All right. Now that we got that sorted. Oh, it's a quick throw caught. Did not realize he was the receiver that was targeted there. Maybe he wasn't even the receiver targeted. Is that Darnell Mooney? Money with 2 O's? It might be. Come on, Miles. Get another sack. That's going to be a high throw, but Pitts brings it in. Kyle Pitts, man, not good in real life, good in the game. Although he's good in real life. He just doesn't get a lot of opportunities. Come on, defense. These quarterbacks get the ball away so quickly, the pass rush doesn't have a chance to even get to the backfield. Injury timeout, it's... Who is that? Schlesinger again? I think that might have been Carson Schlesinger again with an injury. This time it looked like an upper body injury instead of the foot injury he had at the end of the last game. That's going to be not a sack. Maybe it is. It is a sack. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah comes in and cleans it up. Unless he got a yard out of that. I'm not sure. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure what the distance was. Schlesinger this time with bruised ribs. Hopefully Schlesinger doesn't become injury prone because that'd be pretty upsetting. He's a good young talent. If it was a sack or not, it's still 3rd and 9. Penix gets it away. He finds Mooney, and Mooney stretches but can't get the first down. It's 4th and 1. That was real close. Falcons will settle for 3. And it looks like they still got Young Wei Koo. Who doesn't love a young ho? And he sends it deep. He's got it. 10-3. Falcons on the board. Falcons are on the board. 10-3. I wish we would have came with a touchdown. But we always can if the electricity of Eddie Velasco and Miguel Perez. You can never count out a touchdown on a kick return. How do I want to play this? Traylon Burks running the deep crosser, or the deep post, is not really what I want. Because he doesn't have a lot of speed. And so we got to get that deep post really needs to come out a lot sooner than that, but Burks just doesn't have the speed to make that viable. These balls are just so hot. Coming out of Enriquez's hand, man. He's throwing these balls like missiles. He's literally, we drafted Joe Milton, is who we drafted, which is kind of funny. We drafted a slightly younger Joe Milton. He's got a cannon of an arm, but he's got no touch. And look at Devonta Smith go. That's his first catch of the day. You know Devonta's going to make you pay, man. He's so lethal. So lethal. I don't know where to go with this football. I got to throw it away. I was looking at one of the slant routes, and it never really got open. At least not that I saw. Maybe it did. I think I'm going to hit fan in here. That's a flag. What's the flag going to be? Holding. Okay. It's on Christian Dickinson, the rookie right tackle. Pushes us back to 2nd and 20. That is a far down in distance to go. Judy gets us a little bit of yards back. Not enough, though. This Falcons defensive line is starting to get a lot of pressure on me. I'm feeling the heat. Going deep, and it's going to be the first career interception thrown by Julian Enriquez. He had gone the first couple games without throwing one, and now he does. He just sailed it too much. I'm trying to make throws that super high overall quarterbacks with really good accuracies can make, and I just don't have that with Enriquez just yet. I'm trying to make throws that he can't make, and it's just not. It's not going well. That one I tried to put way too much. I tried to put that in such a specific spot. He just didn't. He doesn't have the touch yet. I can't expect him to. I'm not shocked he threw the pick, because that's exactly how Enriquez does it. He just absolutely loads up. We just talked about how he's Joe Milton. He just chucks it no matter where it's going. If it's 10 yards or 20,000 yards, he's going to throw it as hard as he can. And so that's on me for throwing that ball in the first place. I tried to put it in a spot that Enriquez at this stage of his career can't hit. Penix is going to scramble. Penix got a lot of room. He does go down. Timeout called by Atlanta. If they score here, they tie it up right before half, and that'd be a little disappointing, considering how good our team has been so far, at least the offense has been. They're going to motion Pitts. Pitts? It's going to be a screen. He almost didn't get it out. Oh, Bijan's going to break the tackle for a touchdown. I hate this game so much, man. I hate this game with a passion, bro. He breaks the one tackle and scores the touchdown. We had two guys around him, and neither one could bring him down. All right, well, Atlanta scores, but that gives us a little bit of time to do it ourselves. We got 33 seconds. We can maybe make something happen here. It's not a guarantee, but... I mean, when you got guys like Miguel Perez and Eddie Velasco, something could happen, but I needed one more guy to block there. If I had one more block, I would have had a touchdown, obviously. All right, well, maybe we can get into field goal range. We do have a generational kicker. Harold Fannin gets up the field. We'll call our first timeout. Thankfully, we have all three of them. They're playing so far back, trying to avoid giving up a big play. Oh, it's going to be a flag. It's a holding call, I would assume. And that's going to basically get rid of any chances we have. Oh, you can't get a holding call. It's Zach Zinter, the other young guard that we have. You can't get a holding call in a 30-second drill. You just can't do it. Because now we got to waste another timeout trying to get those yards back, those penalty yardage back. 13 seconds on a 3rd and 5. I can't really just go for the first down because it's going to waste my timeout. I got to try to go for another pass interference call. That's really all I can try. If I can maybe bait them into another pass interference, it might work. It is risky, though. But this play should take the entire time. The entire 6 seconds. So even if we don't get it, it's not like the Falcons have a chance to score. Or maybe it'll work in our favor here. No, it didn't. I didn't even get an animation with Devonta Smith. That's unfortunate. Trying to get a pass interference call to maybe get some points, but we didn't do it. We go into the half 10-10. That was a little bit of an ugly second quarter. Really good first quarter, but an ugly second quarter. We need to figure things out here in the second half. Because I don't think Atlanta is playing as good as they maybe can. Commanders and Cowboys, though. Jaden Daniels in Jerry's world. Throw him underneath route. Don't tell me this is a touchdown. How does he break this? It's Brian Robinson Jr. Commanders win the game. Okay, so he didn't get the touchdown. But the Commanders win the game 30-24. Giants in Seattle.
Let's look in on the Seahawks. They're hosting the New York Football Giants.
Sam Darnold finds... Okay, we got a hurdling man. It's Horton who hurdles, breaks a couple of tackles, and they beat the Giants, and he jumps into the end zone and gets hit. 17-16. Jackson Dart almost got the win there.
One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the San Francisco
Niners and Rams. Purdy fires.
And this is
wow.
Jordan James.
Wow, what a route. Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback of the LA Rams, by the way.
With that, a look here at the rest of the
38-26. Panthers beat the Packers is kind of crazy. Ravens beat the Bengals, which I guess is kind of good for us. But it's division matchup, so it doesn't really help us either way, I guess.
And rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
We just got to focus on our game. If we can focus on our game, we'll be good to go. We don't have to worry about anything else. Just focus on our game and we'll be good to go. But Enriquez did throw his first career interception. Kind of sucky, but I got to be better. That's the interception's on me because I need to know that I can't throw that type of ball in that situation with Julian Enriquez. He just doesn't have the touch. Maybe in a couple of years, once he's refined his accuracies, maybe then we can throw that football, or maybe even later this year, depending on how much he develops. Here comes the offense, the Atlanta offense. First drive of the second half here on Sunday Night Football. Feels nice to finally play a primetime game. I haven't even seen any of these score bugs besides just the normal one. He throws it to the flat. Kyle Pitts has it. Brought down by Asante Samuel. And it looks like Kyle Pitts might be hurt. He was kind of writhing in pain there. He is back on the field next play, but he was kind of holding his ribs or something. Hand out to Bijan. That's blown up by Mike Hall Jr. Loss of 2 on the play. I'm so happy that Mike Hall Jr. developed into a superstar. That was such a big thing we got last year. It was our only dev trade upgrade we got during the training. And that's going to be overthrown. Michael Penix has a similar problem to Enriquez there, because that was, if that's a better throw, it's a touchdown. And I think Penix knows that. And he just missed that's a bad throw, or a bad miss. Perez, he's got a little bit of space. Trying to bob and weave around. Here comes the offense. Okay, let's do this. Let's get back into our groove here. Start to create a little bit of a rhythm, some consistency. And that consistency starts with running the football with one of the best running backs in the game, Quinshon Judkins. Hopefully Danny Barrett doesn't get any more penalties, because he's been known to do that this season, the first couple games. And look at the blocking. The space is opening up. Quinshon rumbling through. If we can get the run game going, then the passing game is going to start to open up. That's kind of how that works. Oh, but Quinshon, he got yards out of that. It looked like that was going to be a big-time play. But good on the Falcons. They covered that pretty well. And Quinshon, you got to throw a block. But Quinshon doesn't care about throwing blocks. He's going to break off tackles because he's a big man. He's a big man. Quinshon Judkins is a menace. A straight demon. Devontae Smith catches. I'm making these wide receivers work for every single catch. Enriquez is throwing heat. He's like Aroldis Chapman throwing 105. Judkins makes the catch out of the backfield. I'd love to add a touchdown to this stat line here. That'd make me feel a little bit better about throwing the pick earlier. Handoff, Judkins, and he's going to break a couple tackles and get a lot of yards. Good job, Quinshon. 5 yards on that. Making something out of nothing. That's kind of what Quinshon does. I think Fannon's going to be open. Fannon's wide open. Touchdown, but it's a flag. It's coming back. Oh, it's always coming back. Anytime we get anything good happening, it's a holding call, and it's coming back. Is that Christian Dickinson, or is that Zach Zinter? It's Christian Dickinson, the second, or the rookie right tackle / guard. Gets called on a hold and takes our touchdown back. He's going to have to run laps in practice, that's for sure. That's caught by Judy. Gets us a couple yards back. Ugh, man. Touchdown taken away. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Fire that in. Hit on the throw. Incomplete. I think I might have had that if I don't get hit. Escobar will drill the field goal, so we'll go up by 3. It's not what I wanted, considering we had a touchdown on the board, but Dickinson's hold takes that off, and we have to settle for a field goal. If I don't get hit on that throw, I think I complete that catch to Traylon Burks. All right, well, we took most of the third quarter clock away, which is good, but only coming away with 3 points is not ideal. We're going to have to hope that this defense steps it up. Keep doing what we have been doing. Like that. Exactly like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we have Mike Hall Jr. on this team, because he's a beast. 2nd and 13, shut down the Bijan handoff, and now it's Michael Penix firing incomplete, trying to get a Drake London. I think that's his first target of the day. I don't think they targeted Drake London before that. And it goes incomplete because Garrett was in on Penix. And Penix gets that away. That's Drake London. He gets it caught this time, but it's a 4th down. They'll have to punt it away. I don't think they're going to get it off, though. No, they don't. We'll go to the 4th quarter with the lead and the ball. It's always a good situation to be in. You always want to have the lead in the football. And maybe we could add to that if Miguel Perez wants to take this to the house. If he wants to get a little special. Just give me a couple blocks. They didn't give me any blocks. Okay, Perez goes down. But let's just take some more time off the clock. We don't have to do anything crazy. We know what we got to do. Run the football with Quinshawn Judkins. Take the easy short throws with Enriquez. And win this football game on primetime. It's another holding call. For the love of Christ. I can't. I mean, why are we holding? It's DeJuan Jones this time. Big Thanos called for it. I mean, the holding calls are getting a little out of control now. I know our offensive line is not that good, but we don't need to be holding every single play. Enriquez misses that throw. That's not a good start. And now that we got that holding call, that kind of takes away my game plan. Another holding call. Whoever it is getting cut. Who is it? Who's getting cut off my team? It's Zach Zinter. I'm trading Zach Zinter. I can't. 2 holding calls on the same drive. It's 2nd and 28. That's caught by Quentin Johnston. Gets us a few yards as Enriquez went down. My God, I've never been this annoyed by penalties. Well, I have been, but not for a little bit. Devonta Smith, he tried to slip the tackle. It's 3rd and 19. We got to punt that away. What a brutal drive. All I wanted to do on that drive was take some time off the clock, and yet I had to battle penalty after penalty after penalty. Thankfully, we got one of the best punters in the league in Bajorquez. He completely changes the field position. But just a brutal drive. I barely took any time off that clock because I was trying to get yardage back from stupid penalties. I mean, I know we're not very good offensive line, but you don't need to hold every single play. My God. As long as we can play really well on defense again. Chase Young blows that up. I didn't fall for play action that time. And it's 2nd and 14. That's a really, really good play for Chase Young. Big tackle for loss. And it's another Bijan handoff. This time he's going to get around the edge, break the Denzel Ward tackle, and go out of bounds after a decent gain. 3rd and 9 now. I knew he was going to break that tackle, so I was trying to get somebody else over there, but nobody was over in time. It is 3rd and 9. Would they go for this if they didn't get it? I guess we'll find out if they don't get it. He's going to get it, though, because Kyle Pitts is going to break the tackle like he always does, like everybody always does. The CPU, I think if I were to, like, put it in a statistic, it would probably be 1 out of every 400 tackles, maybe. The CPU player gets brought down on the first attempt. It feels like it never happens. It's always first attempt is broken. And it's really annoying. Really annoying. Not just really annoying, really annoying. Penix fires. He's got a man open. It's Marvin Mims Jr. for the first down catch. We just can't let Marvin Mims get open like that. He can't have that much separation. He had like 4 yards of space. There's no way that Marvin Mims can get that much separation on my corners. But he did. And now Atlanta is 2 minutes away from possibly taking the lead or tying it, at the very least. Bijan's got a lot of room, and Bijan's got a touchdown. Just let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Let him in. Bijan's got a touchdown. He probably would have got it in anyway. If I would have attempted the tackle, he probably would have broke it anyway. So letting him go in allows us to control the game. 17-13. We need a touchdown to win. We're in a good spot, though. We've got all of our timeouts, and we got plenty of time. All we got to do is move this football. Hand off to Perez, and Perez has got room. Miguel Perez! That's a good start, man. That's a good start. Really, really solid field position. Traylon Burks, and he's got a big gain. Traylon Burks down the field. We're going too quick. We're going a little too quick right now. We're already in field goal range for Escobar, but a field goal does nothing. We're down by 4. Look at Quinshawn, first down. Oh, they gave him a second in inches. I feel like that's a first down, but whatever. They give inches on the play. And we are under a minute to go. Quinshawn with the handoff. He's trying to find his way through. Another big gain. He's got 111 yards. And I did let the accelerated clock go because I think that we're going to score on this play. And we do. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Quinshawn into the end zone, touchdown, and we will go up by 3. 17 seconds left. That's how you execute a 2-minute drill. Miguel Perez gives us amazing field position to start, and then one throw to Traylon Burks gets us into field goal range already. He got us up to, what, the 23 or something like that? It was crazy. And now with just 14 seconds left, Atlanta's undefeated season. I know it's only 4 games into the year, but still, an undefeated season might be snapping away like Thanos. Myles Garrett with the sack. Myles Garrett comes up clutch. When you need a big play, you call on your big players. And Myles Garrett is our biggest player. That's a big-time sack. That's his second of the game. And that puts Atlanta in a big-time hole. Penix throws it away. 5 seconds. They have to get into field goal range, and the target yard line is the 41. That is a tough ask with 5 seconds. It's basically impossible. They basically have to hope and pray for some sort of Hail Mary touchdown, because there's no way they can get set up for a field goal, or for a field goal. It's going to be called for a holding, and then we're just going to decline it and let it go because the clock is triple zeros. So we're going to end this game. Decline the... Oops, I didn't mean to decline the penalty, but it doesn't matter because we win the game anyway. And it is a beautiful 2-0 episode. We end the Falcons' undefeated streak at 3 games. What a perfect 2-minute drill from Enriquez in the offense. But I mean, it was set up beautifully by Miguel Perez. We can't take all the credit. Great game. Enriquez doesn't have a touchdown, and he does have his first career interception, but still, a very, very, very good game from the Browns. And we're starting to come into top form. Enrique Escobar has a upgrade. We should probably work on accuracy because he's already got really good leg. So we might as well get his accuracy up a little bit. And he only gets +1 accuracy. He's got 77 accuracy. 96 kick power is kind of crazy. Oh, by the way, we did get the reveal of what the dev trait is of Julian Enriquez. So I'll show you that in a second. Obviously, you know what it is because he didn't have anything under his name in that game. So you know it's only star. But still, I'll show you here. So if we go to the Just the Lineup screens, we take on another undefeated team next episode, the Baltimore Ravens. It is star dev for our rookie quarterback, first round pick, number 3 overall, Julian Enriquez. He's getting those accuracies up. The short accuracy is coming along very well. The medium and deep needs to get a little bit better. The awareness is coming along. It's not going to be long before this man is a big-time quarterback. It's not going to be long. But the rest of the offense is coming along really well. We're seeing good development from all of our guys. And then on defense, we're seeing some good development from everybody here. And that is where the episode is going to end. We will pick up right here next episode with another doubleheader between the Ravens and the Titans. And then we get our rematch in the episode after against Cincinnati. So far on the season, though, Enriquez has got 756 yards, 7 touchdowns, and that 1 unfortunate interception. He's got QB of the future as his tag, which is pretty good. Almost 1,000 yards through 4 games. Not too shabby. But that's going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave it a like. Subscribe to the channel for more. Join the Juice Club. Thank you so much. Stop by and watch. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.